Hi guys! So I already started off 2 seconds ago with the stream going down for a second, or at least it said it was. Hopefully we don't have too many problems. If we have any issues, usually it takes like 30 seconds because I can actually see when we don't have data. So if that happens, guys, just know either refresh the page really quick or just wait a couple of seconds because I will just have to reset the stream really quick usually, and we're good. Good evening, by the way.
I already see 4 people, different people in the chat.
Yes.
So that's good. Hello, girls. If there are guys out there, please say hi. I have no idea if Campfire Turtle actually is a guy or a girl.
Well, that's a good thing. Leave that in the chat.
Yes.
As if we haven't learned from Monday, we're back live streaming again. Today we're not going to do an 8-hour stream. That's a little bit much.
No, plus we have to work out, plus.
Yes.
And I need to cook for him, so no.
Well, that's
and I have other stuff to do.
Also, the vlog needs to go up after this, so...
Hey, by the way, do this.
I totally, made myself...
He showered for you.
Yeah.
He doesn't shower for me. He showered for you.
Well, actually, I wanted to shower before him, but...
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I wanted to talk to you about my diet.
Yay!
I'm doing the military diet, which is a 3-day diet, and normally I'm at that point where I would say you have to adapt, you have to find a diet you can do for a whole life, but right now nothing is working, so does it work? Whatever. Anyways, for breakfast you consume at least 1,000 calories in fruits, for lunch too, and in the evening you can eat something cooked, which is either rice or potatoes. It doesn't matter how many you eat, actually, but after that you're not allowed to eat any fruits and so on, and everything is more raw.
Well,
so
it does not sound appealing whatsoever to me.
Well, the girls that are doing are like this, so I wonder if it is actually working or not. I'm probably not inclined on trying it, because I feel like 10 bananas for breakfast is a bit too much. Yeah.
10 bananas? That's...
Yeah, they have 10 bananas, 2 dates, a bit of almond milk, I think. Yeah.
That's a lot of money. Do you know bananas?
They live, the girl that kind of promotes it the whole time, she lives in Australia, and they have the best fruits down there. It seems like it's ridiculous. So. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, Cat, no stinky Jurre. He actually smells good. So, just to finish that diet thing real quick. If you want to look at it, it's themilitarydiet.com. You can print it out, whatever. So I had half a grapefruit. I totally forgot that I actually like grapefruit, so that was a good discovery this morning. 1 slice of toast, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and then you have a coffee or a tea with caffeine. Is that how you pronounce it in English?
Caffeine.
Caffeine, okay. Koffein in German. What's the Dutch word?
What? Caffeine?
Really?
Yeah.
That's so weird. Okay, that's your breakfast. Lunch is half a cup of tuna, a slice of toast, and a cup of coffee or tea. Again, with caffeine. Caffeine. It's weird in English. So, I have to say, if you're working, this is really hard because like a slice of toast with a bit of tuna on it doesn't really cut it. So, and evening, 3 ounces of any type of meat, 1 cup of green beans, half a banana, 1 apple, and 1 cup of vanilla ice cream, which he started eating already.
No, I'm just following the military ice cream diet.
Yeah, right. Just military ice cream. Yeah, so... It seems weird, especially because tomorrow there are like hot dogs in there without the bun, just the meat. And that is like the worst food I can imagine. Just breast something. So I'm definitely not doing this. I probably do veggie. Was that correct?
Yep.
Veggie dogs. Yeah, we'll see. So right now I'm following it. I had 1 coffee too much. Hey, and I left the milk out. No soy milk. No normal milk.
And here I sit just sipping on my frappuccino.
Oh yeah, ice cream. Maybe I should put the ice cream in the coffee.
Ugh.
Actually, I don't want ice cream.
No. Why did you get the ice cream then?
No, you have to follow it. If you just starve, that's not the point. So I guess this is for the last bit of calories you have to take in.
Yeah. Okay, so Luke asked what we're doing this evening.
Well, you can tell him, Luke, come over for the live stream.
I'll just make a photo really quick. Video, photo. Okay, here we go.
So while he is doing this, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, okay, yeah, 3, 2, 1.
You should see that picture.
Yeah.
Well, we have to work out.
Yes.
You'll get your food, but he can come later and you can have fun. And I'll do some work.
Nah.
Yes?
I need to do some stuff.
No, I need to do some stuff.
We both need to do some stuff.
Have him over. We haven't seen him in a while.
Well, last time we offered him to speak on the stream, but he had the excuse that he already drank too much. So maybe next week we should do it.
Yeah, let's get Luke for the live stream and you guys can ask him questions.
The most inappropriate ones.
Yes.
That's the thing I prefer.
Ooh, there, we have one guy.
No, there too.
Two guys. Campfire Turtle is a guy. Thought so somehow.
Oh, that's weird. All of a sudden this shows that.
What?
Oh, it just jumped back. That's weird.
Are we live?
Yeah, we are live, but my stream jumped back to the beginning really weirdly.
Well, we were supposed to do pictures on day 30, which I kind of didn't do because it was in the middle of the week. And I can't get up like at 6 a.m. to do pictures.
Nope.
So we're doing this weekend. Next week is actually halftime for P90. I'm really... I would have never expected that.
Halftime, she means that we have been halfway through the program.
Yeah, 45 days.
Yeah, but halftime, I thought it meant like they were doing only half the exercises. Which sounds like a good plan to me, but...
Well, it's technically half the exercises because the other half is still coming.
Yeah, but not... Okay. I'm not even going to argue with that.
You don't like sports, so...
True.
Am I eating this on the stream?
No, you're not eating an apple on the stream. That's weird and disgusting. Here. Oh no, that's on my screen. So yeah, by the way, about Monday, we don't really have any results yet when it comes to who won, because it usually takes a couple of days for them to figure out everything. I did contact the staff though to make sure that everything was fine, and they actually replied back the next day saying like, well, we'll make sure that we're going to check out everything because it does sound indeed a little bit suspicious what happened, and we're trying to avoid that from happening, especially because it's not the first time that these things happen with votes. So hopefully the next week or so we get some news, and I have actually something else, but I can just tell you that afterwards.
Okay.
Which makes you happy. Has to do with something with the blender. I think she knows what we mean. It has to do with something.
Yeah, he doesn't have to tell me. I know already what he means. So that's awesome. I'm excited about that. And 3, the other contest is still open. The Apple Read.
That? Oh yeah, they're still announcing. So if you guys watch the vlog, I think was it just before the end of December?
I think you shot it in December.
I think it was the 21st or...
No, wait. The first deadline was in December and the final deadline was in January, so they're still looking through the entries.
Yeah.
But
so there are at least 100 entries, but usually these things do
If you want to see the video, just go back. It's called Barbecue.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't actually show the video because it's still in the contest. Maybe afterwards. Because I still have the
right, we didn't upload it, obviously, because it's in the contest. So one of the contest rules is that you're not showing it on any social media platforms or stuff like YouTube. And we also pitched for another project, a video project. And if that's happening, that's big. That is seriously big. If we get that, that's awesome. And fun part is they requested a food stylist. And I was like, okay, let's type food stylist Columbus. Let's see what comes up. And I was so lucky that the first hit was basically the person we would work with, because he is awesome. At least I like what he does. And he was like, yeah, sure, I would be up for that. And then I called him in the evening and we talked about stuff. He's from the Cincinnati area, which fits perfectly again. So either he can come here or we stay in Hamilton and we shoot down there. If we get it. You never know. Yeah. But that decision is made by Monday next week.
Okay.
So
Yeah, which makes it. I mean, we talked about this in the vlog, like briefly from time to time, because it's not something. Not really that I don't want to talk about it, but it's a thing that is very private. Like financially, things shouldn't be all in the open. But let's be real, it's really hard to start living here from the moment that you're not born here. I mean, if you're born here, you know what you're getting into, kind of. And we come from a different system, which makes it a little bit different for us when we have to get stuff done. Luckily, I'm really happy that we got our taxes professionally done this time. Which
they charge.
Money. They charge out of your butthole. But then again, we did get
double the amount back that I would have gotten back if I would have done it myself.
Yeah.
The main thing is we weren't legally able to do it on our own because he needed a tax number. So we had to go there, and she's like, "Yeah, I need your tax form to do that. So I might as well just do your taxes." And I'm like, I guess we have to do that now.
We spent a solid almost 2 hours there, right? I mean, you went back home, and I filled. I'm not kidding. I filled up like a gazillion forms. I don't even really know where I signed for. I mean, she did say like, "This is for giving me permission to do your work here. Yeah. This is giving me permission to talk on your behalf. If they have if the IRS has questions, it's the IRS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The IRS has questions about anything, and they were like, well, since you live in Columbus." There are certain things that you don't have to do, but you have to do with other things. Makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, but they did help us a lot. And we even got, we got some money back from a thing that we're like, oh, we didn't know that. So we basically paid the tax person with the money that we kind of didn't know we even had. So that's kind of good. I'm happy.
The funky part is this is completely different to Germany. In America, you pay where you work, and considering where you live, that influences your taxes. Yeah. And then if you live in a certain school district, you pay school district fee taxes. Yeah. However they're called. School taxes.
Yeah, it's like the school district tax. For our particular area.
We are okay, here's the ridiculous part. So we do live in Columbus. But this area is Dublin. However, this is like, how they call that? Not a sweet spot. How is it called?
It's just like a really nice area.
No, it's just like a gray zone. Basically, Columbus is doing the utilities and police and whatever. But you can say you're living in Dublin, which is cool because you can send your kids to school in Dublin.
But
you don't have to pay the school district taxes. It's so weird. It's so confusing. And
if you have kids, that is a good case because your kids get apparently better education.
But for us it doesn't matter.
It's still America, so it's still like, I'm not entirely sure if that is the case. But
the ridiculous part is she tells me everybody in HR has issues with that because our taxes, the W-2s, they weren't correct.
Nope.
And everybody in Columbus has that issue, every company, because they just don't know. Because I work in Columbus, I technically live in Columbus, but in Dublin, so it's weird. It's just freaking weird. And she did state and federal for us, so that's good.
Yep.
And we just had to drop off the envelope with the state.
Oh yeah,
she files the federal for us, and we did have to throw in.
Yes, we did. We did the state.
So. And then we had to pay $295 or $85.
Yeah. But then again, it is honestly worth every single penny.
Oh yeah, it is. Don't get me wrong.
Because clearly, I would not be able to figure this stuff out. I'm willing to pay someone to do their job.
For us, we are not crazy spending money. It's just like sometimes I'm like, sorry, we can't get that orange juice right now because we don't have the money, and I feel really bad.
Well, it's
because we should be. I'm working. My salary is better than others in the company.
True. Also,
but we should be able to afford simple stuff, you know.
But then again, I mean, I'm not sure how you grew up, but I think we talked about it in the past, just the two of us. That I grew up having almost zero. We're always pretty much like catching up, like trying to stay in zero when I was growing up.
Maybe it's your karma that's following us.
Oh, I hope not. No, it was because my mom couldn't work because my sister had like really severe asthma, like the bad kind of asthma. Luckily, she grew out of it by now, so it's not as bad. But my mom couldn't work, and Also because my mom and my dad were divorced really young, that didn't really help either. So I'm always used to, you can only get something when you can pay for it. That's like the rule. And I think we got a little spoiled here because it's so easy. Like, oh yeah, we can pay for it, but we can't really pay for it.
Well, the main issue we have is we spend a lot of money on the flights last year and the wedding. Oh yeah.
Especially like this.
And I'm still like, I can't find...
Actually in the last 2 years, we just had to spend a lot of dumb money that we didn't know beforehand was going to add up to a lot of expenses that we didn't have at that time. That's the thing. Like, if you don't have it at the time, we really needed that. We needed to spend that at the time, but we didn't know for sure we could make it work afterwards. It's like, that's a problem for future us.
Yeah.
And that's us now.
And I have a serious issue when it comes to the payment system here. One, the whole check stuff is just stupid.
Oh, yeah.
And number two, you get paid twice a month, which means your salary splits in half. And I always have the problem. I either can save the money in the midst of the month and push that towards my rent because my landlord wants a check.
Yep.
And she doesn't live here. So I kind of have that money for rent lying on my bank account and can't push it towards my credit cards.
Yeah.
Or I wait up to the end of the month and then she gets a delayed check. And we don't want that. So I would love to have it like in Germany where you get your money once a month and then you can spread it.
Yeah.
Here, either we are like, okay, today no food because we don't have money.
Just start eating the cat food.
Yeah. Oh,
talking about cat food, these two spoiled bitches got like the most nicest food that they can get.
Well, we're buying wellness, but the good part is I always find coupons.
Yeah.
So I've just found a $5 coupon off for a big bag. And it was cheaper at PetSmart anyway, so...
Oh, anyone with cats, by the way, you know how heavy kitty litter is?
Oh, yeah, we got the lightweight.
My mind was blown for like at least 5 seconds. You don't have to, but it's like the standard, like the standard thing. Those usually are, like you have like the normal container, and then you have like the bucket, like sized one. I'm not kidding. I'm not a weakling, but man, those things are heavy. And we had a coupon for like, was it lightweight or something? It's basically like
$4 off from the lightweight, and it was $2 off at PetSmart, so we saved $6.
But the thing is, it's like lightweight. Usually they have like a reason for it, and she picked up. Was like, oh, it weighs literally nothing.
Yeah, it's like I couldn't believe. I was like, it's a bit lighter, but even it was like.
Even the big bucket for the...
You could actually do workouts with it. I was doing this.
For the hell of it, I was like, let's just pick up the big bucket and see how much it feels. It felt lighter than the normal small ones. It's like, oh wow, I'm impressed by the lightweight stuff. So now, probably either we're going to find it around the entire house, because it's so light it sticks to their paws, which it already does, by the way.
Yeah. I just wonder how it will react. It fills up the same space, but... It's probably soaking in very well, so I just wonder how much you actually use.
Yeah, because it's a tiny little thing. It looks.
It's not tiny, but it probably is for 2 times, and I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. I mean, what's after?
All right. Do you guys have crushers
or any topics you want us to talk about? You can either leave it in the chat, but if you don't use Google Plus to comment in the chat, you can also use Twitter using the hashtag NerdishLive, or just tweet it at one of us. We will get it either way. Do you know what is funny, by the way?
No.
I'm not sure if you saw it on Facebook, but Nino. Yeah, Nino is a good filmmaker friend of ours.
I asked you. You never replied to me,
I just saw that, but
did you know about that?
No, I didn't know about that. So Nino Leitner is like a really talented commercial filmmaker. You've seen him in the vlog once or twice when I was meeting up with him. We were meeting up in London once. And I met him up in Amsterdam last year for a G-Tech talk that he did.
Yeah, and he almost came to our wedding. He reminded him like a day before, like, "Hey, are you guys coming?" And he's like, "Let me check flights."
Yeah, he was really busy. He's super busy. Yeah, he's someone who's like crazy busy all the time. So for him, it's absolutely not that weird, like that he couldn't come.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, our world becomes so small every single time because the Dutch YouTube Gathering is happening in May. I'm not sure I think it's towards the end of the month. But this is the first year that I'm not involved any kind of way, and we're not attending in any kind of way because, well, we're here, and it's not responsible whatsoever to fly back just for that, unless I would get paid for it, of course.
Yeah.
But they're starting to do, or they have, like in the last 2 years, we have like grown the gathering to like a pretty big event considering, and they're trying to do an industry panel track now. I think last year they tried it with a couple of professionals, and this year they asked Nino to join them for at least
Did
3
you
panels.
do that contact or?
No, I really don't.
I saw it and I was like, what?
I tagged Ilko, who's the head organizer. So I really hope he found Nino over us or over me.
I'm pretty sure he did.
I really hope so, because that means that our circle of like friends becomes so weirdly connected in some way.
It's ridiculous.
But it's really cool to see that Nino is coming to Dutchland to speak for GTAC, because it's clearly it's sponsored by GTAC, to talk there for I think a day or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. It's so funny that every time that we connect someone, I'm like, oh, I know someone that is from Austria who is coming to Dutchland to do something. I mean, we have it here too when we meet people. Like, oh yeah, we're like even have really old connections from like back in the olden YouTube days. We're like, oh, hi. So we met each other how long ago? And that was where? So it's pretty funny to see how these things go.
I was just looking through a stream, and there's the gathering. But you also posted stuff about the new Canon 5D and 5DS.
the 50 megapixel one.
My disappointed take on the new Canon entry-level DSLR T6i or 750D and the T6S.
Ooh.
Well,
okay.
I'll check that later. And he also posted something about this. I really want to watch this. It's a wedding thing, and I'm kind of excited shooting weddings this year.
I would totally love to shoot some more stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how that goes.
All right,
but
let's get
by the
that
way,
green
so
card
if you go
started.
to the Dutch YouTube gathering,
Sorry.
Dutch YouTube gathering, make sure you like pull Nino's sleeves and just say hi from me, for us.
From us.
Because it's really funny that that happened for some reason. It's so cool.
Yeah. Let's see. So we have Michelle, whose first language is Spanish. Really? I mean, I know that you have, but I thought, aren't you born here?
Pumsky.
Yeah.
It's your first.
She wrote that in the comments.
Can
here.
you speak Spanish?
Of course she speaks Spanish.
I've never heard her speak Spanish. Now my mind is blown once more today.
He doesn't know your roots. Look at you. Campfire Turtle has... I assume you were probably born in Germany on a base. That's my idea, right? Military dad, mom, something? Otherwise, German parents? Question mark? Okay, moving on to this. Oh, by the way, what is both of your favorite animal? Mine are turtles. I would not have expected that.
Hers are anything fluffy. Kitties, red pandas, red foxes. I've heard earlier yesterday.
Have you seen how foxes jump in snow? It's like diving. They jump up and then they dive into the snow. It's so good. Huskies are awesome with diving into snow. Foxes are better. Look it up.
Foxes do that to hunt. So
yes.
It's
and they
fun.
miss like 90%. Did you watch it?
No, I watched it with you here when you showed me yesterday.
No, I posted you today.
Oh, I didn't see that yet. I will do that while editing. But it's kind of, anything fluffy usually goes with you, right?
Yeah. Cats, dogs, doesn't matter. I grew up with cats, so definitely a cat person.
Yeah.
They like me. I like them. I do like dogs. The only thing I don't like about dogs, which weirdly enough doesn't happen with huskies, I don't like the smell of wet dog. And some dogs smell like wet dog all the time. It's
usually dogs with like fur that is not fluffy, but just like always hangs down. That's usually the case.
Yeah. It's like in the... Oh, you know that house where I lived last in Germany. If you go to the cellar, it was directly next to the cage of the dog. They had a dog, a German Shepherd, but that's like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So every time we go in the cellar basement and it's raining, it smells like wet dog because it was directly next to it. It makes no sense, but it's just a smell I don't really like.
So Michelle says, my parents are Cuban. I spoke Spanish first, then blocked it out and taught myself English, and now I can speak. I can really speak. I can't really speak Spanish. I can curse in Spanish really well, though.
That's perfect. I think you get it.
That's the first thing you need to learn when you learn any language. You need to learn to how to go to how to get somewhere, how to swear, and then you start learning the language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Campfire Turtle wasn't born in Germany, but everyone on his dad's side is German.
Okay.
So.
Well, by the way. I think we talked about it, like how the setup works a little bit in the live stream. So this is my MacBook, and last Monday we used this also to host Skype calls on there. So this will be directly. This is right now connected to the live stream software that's on the iMac. My iMac is currently standing like in the middle of the room because it works like that right now. We're both having the stream on here, the chat, and we can both individually look some stuff up. So when I'm not using this for Skype calls, because technically we want to in the future have people call into a Skype so they can join us for a little bit. Anyone that wants to call in, of course, we're going to filter out some people.
What?
I mean, I'm not going to have some random person and have some racist rant. I mean, I can just disconnect within 2 seconds, but
Hey, little thing, go home.
Yeah, kind of like that. Like, you filthy immigrants, you're taking my jobs. I'm like, no, not really.
Talking about racist comments, was it Jimmy Kimmel? What's the other one? Jimmy Fallon? Jimmy Kimmel?
Jimmy Fallon.
Who does the interviews on Hollywood?
I think it's
Kimmel, right?
Yeah.
So basically they had a black dude there and he was interviewing people and the first question was like, do you have a black friend? If it was a white person.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, no, I don't.
That is kind of, I mean, I don't care. I find it funny, but for American standards, that's pretty racist.
If he said
even asking. And there was one guy from Ohio and he's like, sure. And then next question obviously was like,
what's his name? Alan.
And he was like, yeah, that was the first guy. But the second guy who was from Ohio, he was like,
Not to think of it.
Oh, did you see the black guy? He asked the black guy and he was like,
do you have black friends?
White people are scary.
Yeah, well, that the feeling is sometimes mutual, I guess. So technically, we're both racist in each direction. I think of it.
And cat, lol, furry, for.
I don't even know if I have a black friend.
Yes.
Who?
I don't know. Well, the thing is the same. Who was it? Australian. The second girl was from Australia, and she's like, no. And the guy was asking why, and she's like, I'm from Australia. We don't have many black people.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's the same what we have.
I mean, we have brown-skinned people. We have people who are kind of dark.
We had one guy, but he was so German. Doesn't matter what skin color you
had. Yeah, but it's the same. Like, you have like a lot of British black people, and they're like when they get, you have black people who are like 100% British.
Not in our country.
Not in our country.
Yeah.
But they're British. They're not German.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like British.
Okay, the thing
it's
is,
kind of funny to see those people. And
if you go to the cities that were basically, I can't say invaded, occupied.
Occupied, yeah.
Ooh, let's say where different army, military countries were stationed, whatever. I don't find the right words here. Yeah. Anyways, so you will find obviously people who stayed there.
Yeah.
So, Berlin. I'm not sure, Cologne probably.
Yeah.
They were all over. And nowadays there are a couple left, and like Rammstein, which you probably have heard, or Rammstein, I guess.
Well, I mean, people know the band Rammstein.
Yeah.
So I think most people would say Rammstein.
Rammstein.
Yeah, but not the proper German way. But they wouldn't say Rammstein.
Rammstein. And next to it is a town called Landstuhl, and Landstuhl basically had the biggest army hospital there. And there was a pizzeria that made Chicago-style pizza, and Oh my god.
I mean, they're big ass, like, the
It
big
is
layered cake.
freaking delicious. They had a chicken fajita. And last time I was there, I wanted to go there.
You mean fajita?
Fajita.
I don't know.
And it didn't exist
I should
anymore.
probably ask Michelle because she speaks Spanish.
No, she can curse. Can you curse pizza?
Because pizza.
Anyways, yeah, we are. I'm an animal person, definitely. And today I was again watching the diet stuff, and one person actually showed slaughterhouse pictures, and I'm like, yep, I'm vegetarian again.
Yeah, but that's such a cheap move.
It's not. You haven't seen the video. It had its purpose.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I hate
wasn't-
those people so much on Facebook.
She didn't use it for turning people into vegetarians or anything. It had its purpose.
The thing is, it absolutely has zero effect on me because I'm still thinking like, oh, that's sad. I do like some burgers right now.
Not when you see the cow looking up and the goddess on its head.
No, that's just a cheap move. It's the same like showing like war victims with a clean shot of or what the.
I can deal with that. I can't deal with animals. I'm sorry if someone hurts animals. I just can't deal with it.
Those extremists do like the ISIS are doing. Like they're basically showing straight up just murdering people.
Talking about that,
it's absolutely fucked up. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Because I cannot watch it longer like 2 frames. Like okay, I'm done. Like because I clicked or opened the page by accident. Mm-hmm. I don't need to see a beheading at any given time, and I know that these things happen. And I really wish to not ever see that in person.
The weird part is because you're so used to movies.
But the thing is,
your brain doesn't understand that it's not a movie, that it is reality.
No, I know very well that it's real.
I know it is real, but my brain is pretty much so like it could be fake.
I've been seriously don't get me wrong, I have been seriously desensitized by a lot of things.
Yeah.
Because if you would talk to me maybe like little Jurre, I would probably not have the same opinion and thoughts about things.
Oh, this is not a poster.
Well,
this
technically
it
is.
Well,
It's
it is many poster.
It's a calendar.
We should open it.
Ooh, I'm not sure if that can stand up then, but yeah, it's a calendar that we got from Simon. We still have to hang it up.
Simon was so excited.
That's good.
It's so awesome. Simon was like, I found something. I need to send it to you. And almost every second day he was asking if it arrived. And I'm like, Simon, it can take a while, especially after Christmas and so on.
Well, actually, it arrived much faster than your mom's package.
Oh, my mom's package was
like
ridiculous. And the weird part is every time I send something, it's normally arriving within a couple of days. The other way around, it takes ages. So
here's the thing. I kind of like the setup. I kind of want to have I'm not sure if you know.
Eat it.
No, I don't want to eat cardboard. You should actually put it back in so you can set it back up again. But
I want to see what the. Oh, okay. That's
welcome back to what happens off screen and you can't see.
Oh, sorry.
It's also glossy. But it's actually really cool because it's one of those.
I like that.
It's one of those things that has a bunch of really, really crazy builds.
Look at that. That's pretty. Look, from here it looks real. That's ridiculous. There you can see you don't have to have high resolution pictures if you blow them up enough and be far away.
Well, I mean that's why those massive builds look really good.
Just put those on top.
No, I'm afraid it doesn't work. I tried it earlier, but it doesn't work properly. The stools are tiny compared. Here, put the cardboard back in there.
Okay, what else?
Not what evs. So we need to hang that up still, but we'll do that on the weekend.
Ha!
That's going to fall down within now 5 minutes. See? Fell down.
No.
That's not how it works.
It just changed the sound. Interesting.
Yeah. They can hear it from the distance already, you idiot.
If it falls, you touch it last.
Well, no, that means that you touched it last in some way. But going back to this being heavily desensitized. I
thought we left that topic.
Well, I tried. Let's just close it off really quick because.
See, I tagged you, you bitch.
Yeah, that's why I saw it. I saw it by both.
Why did you ask me?
What do you mean?
If I saw it, I tagged you.
Yeah, but I was reading it and I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, keep talking about your desensitivity.
I'm evil. No, I don't. I just don't really like seeing that stuff. But
Well, do you want to see a cow being killed for your burger? Do you want to do it yourself?
No, that's why people get paid to do it for me.
But you can't do it yourself.
No, I don't need to.
Why?
Because I don't have the need to kill one.
Yes, you have.
No.
You want burgers.
Yes, but I don't have to. Like, this is... You're turning into one of those, like pushy vegetarian, like vegan vegetarian. Like, oh my god, you're wearing a shirt that is made out of cow. Like, really? Really? I don't know. It's one of those like topics that I really don't want to touch.
No, let's move on from that. Let's see. I posted a lot on Heart of YouTube this last 2 weeks. I wanted to say this week, but it was actually in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, who of you guys is following Heart of YouTube, by the way?
Just go to facebook.com/heartofyt.
I think it's also in the description.
Yeah, it should be in the description.
It's like the first link in the description.
Yeah. We didn't pick YouTube because we just weren't sure about the trademark. I think YT should be fine. However, I know they have like creators YT or YT creators and stuff. Yeah. So I don't know. I also post articles that I find interesting around YouTube. For example, how influential are YouTubers actually, like vloggers? Yeah. Some people just watch them for entertainment, but they don't really want life advice from them. So
what
if
do you
they
mean,
would
life advice?
Like
telling them what to do?
Yeah, like, hey, I have this awesome blender here. Buy it because it's awesome. Or I'm using a Fitbit, so go out and buy a Fitbit.
Well, the thing is, that's how I usually do. When I buy something, I depending on if it's a vlog or something, I usually just like look. The thing is, if something is advertised, like paid for, same with that's the whole problem with the gaming industry too. When someone says, hey, this game is cool, and they don't actually play it, or that they don't actually... You can tell that they don't actually care about the game, or you can tell in the roster of things what they usually do. That's the cool thing about a vlog. You can tell what they usually do, like what they're... how they kind of are. If they're daily vloggers, they have to, because finding something to talk about, you usually talk about things that interest you. It's one of the things, like, if I would say, I love my Apple mouse, which I really do. You can tell that I do, because... it looks used beyond belief, and it actually is having
I hate it, by the way.
I love my
So
mouse.
if you're watching us, I say I hate it, and he will say he love it. So
but that's because
this doesn't help you in any way.
But the thing is, if you have a Mac, you will have the option between a regular mouse, this one, or the touchpad one. And I like the touchpad.
I don't like that. For editing, I don't like either, because they are slow and you're dragging and nothing happens. Actually, even if you change the speed, it's stupid. So what I like for editing is a gaming mouse. So Logitech has a gaming mouse series that is not too expensive. I don't need like a million buttons to program. I just need a quick mouse. Yeah. So anyways, they are also talking about that Shane Dawson. Who is Cameron Dallas? Never heard of him. Or is it a girl? No, it's a guy.
It seems like a guy.
Grace Helbig, Hannah Hart, and so on and so on. They actually appeared in films or movies, and I think they were released on iTunes or something. Okay. They said they basically did better than some better profile Hollywood movies.
Yeah, that's because their audience is directly interested in those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Fridays we promote vloggers. Promotion is up for today. Tomorrow is Shout Out Saturday. Hop on over if you have a channel you want to promote. See, here's the dilemma. I could promote us, but I feel bad doing that, so I haven't done that yet.
We'll wait.
What?
No, I'm just...
Okay. Then Princeword released his World Project this week. I think it was this week. And I actually think it's really,
by the way,
really cool.
That Cameron guy is famous on Vine.
Oh.
See, I don't really care about Vine whatsoever. I know a couple of faces because they also started doing YouTube, and they do
I really like Thomas Sanders. But
yeah, but
he's the same caliber as Toby Turner, whereas Toby's a bit more weird.
Yeah, The only reason why I know Thomas is because he's easily shareable. I've seen some, mainly like those Facebook things, like where they like best vines of everything. Like, I don't want to see these vines things. Fuck off!
But if you see like the 7-minute special, it's
By the
actually
way-
funny. It's like story time.
Luke asks, what time did the complaint department open?
Really?
The complaint
You're on
department-
the chat now?
The complaint compartment is always open.
Yeah, Luke, when did it ever close?
So, let's see.
Okay, what else do we have?
But this is something that I wanted to ask. We were thinking about, because we have a YouTube channel for Heart of YouTube, but we haven't actually done anything with it yet. Because,
Oh yeah. Oh, I have a couple of questions.
we want to basically try to we want to try to do a couple of things. One of these
Videos.
Yeah. So one of the things is that we have multiple people like do a weekly things, like one video a week basically.
Mm-hmm.
Of which one will be kind of like recapping what's been posted and talked about. Then like a news recap thing.
Yeah.
What Rooster
YouTube.
Teeth thought with their videos.
Mhm.
It's not really that new, but it works really well
Yeah.
for those who don't really actively follow Facebook all the time or don't really see it. But it's one of those things. Like, are you guys interested in seeing those additions to the Facebook page? Because
I'm just on the fence because
Yeah.
I think it needs a host.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool to have different hosts.
Yeah.
I just don't know if we are the right people to host.
Mhm.
I don't want to throw off people and stop the growth because I think there's a big potential there.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to be in the way of that. So I'd rather make them more like BuzzFeed without like us in it.
Mhm.
I just don't
Yeah,
know.
it's one of those things. Like, either we want to make sure that we have someone or some ones that do this really well and can do this for a while without us having to do things ourselves. It sounds really stupid. Like, we have to make sure that it keeps being done, and we are some people that we're either really busy or we're doing absolutely nothing at some point. And
Not
it's
me,
like,
you.
well, both of us, like the combination. Like, we're either out or we're in. Sitting on our bums. So
You, not me.
me or
I
me.
have to go to work.
Still, in the end, we both have to make sure that stuff gets up. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
if it's not being done consecutive, like every single week, it's very hard to keep it up.
That's why I like the schedule. What's the
Scheduled.
name? Schedule. Posts on Facebook because right now I can look up a couple of vloggers and just prepare the post for the next weeks. But then again, you have to keep up so it doesn't get old and anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of lucky to find a lot of extra posts right now. But I was hoping that people actually would leave comments and be like, hey, why don't you promote that channel next time? So every time I actually leave like, hey, who should we promote next? But people kind of ignore that. So sometimes you get the comments like, hey, best part is, hey, I'm asking for a friend. You can ask for yourself. I don't care. How do we get promoted on this thing? And I'm like, just leave a comment. We always ask. So.
Well, that's
It's
like
that
a classic
simple.
problem of people just being lazy bums when it comes to actually
Yes.
like typing in. That's the major problem that everyone, like any creator online, has, like trying to get people to actively participate in things.
Yeah. The whole point of posting a vlog, like a vlogger every Friday, is so people actually put their suggestions underneath, so we can take those and feature them the next week. And if they get like 100, if you have like 100 per Friday, we can do double features, or like every hour on Friday we feature a different person. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to feature.
Yep.
What are you laughing at?
No, I'm just like Michelle, you says, like I'm a mega lazy bum.
Yeah, I see that.
There.
There.
Yeah.
Oh, the other question is, so Prince Word has been doing a series called 10 Swedish Words.
Mhm.
Basically like Swedish words that don't exist in English or blah blah. Luke will be laughing now, like the lazy animal, which is a, damn it, how's it called in English? Faultier? Damn!
Lazy animal.
Or
Sloth?
armadillo is, yeah, probably.
Do you mean the sloth, like the one with like the
Yeah, that hangs around and does nothing.
That's a sloth.
Yeah, that's called lazy animal, literally translated from German.
Laudier.
And not armadillo, how's it called? Damn, my
Like,
brain doesn't work. It's
describe the
called
animal.
belt animal.
Oh, gordeldier.
Gürteltier, yes.
It's like an armadillo.
Armadillo?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Am I pronouncing that correct?
Armadillo.
Probably not.
Yeah. It's
So
fine.
yeah, so we have a lot of fun words, and Luke knows about that, so he's probably like another true story or cool story, bro, maybe. Yeah, so I'm wondering if I do 10 German words. I don't really want to post them on this channel. Should I have a dedicated channel for that?
Well, you have.
I know I have other channels, but I think they just don't fit. Even if I don't produce content for it right now, I just think it doesn't fit, because sometimes or often it's like the messenger is actually the message. So
Armadillo.
if it was on a 10 German words channel, it would probably fly better than on a Dillium reel that nobody can pronounce or write.
Yeah, but it's one of those like niche specialty channels that like they do only one thing. Like Fine Brothers now have like their React channel where they're only posting like React things. I still think they're posting on their Fine Bros channel, but I'm not sure because I do sometimes see the YouTubers React thing.
Okay.
Because that would be, I think that's just purely because they still need to get some views up. But
Look, I have to read it as Amadildo. I'm sorry.
So yeah, the problem is...
Can we give Luke a shirt with Amadildo?
I'm a dildo.
I'm a dildo, no.
Like a dildo.
Hey
shit.
Matt, are you still here? I went to say hi earlier. And Johnny, hi. Hi to your wives.
How'd you get how'd you wives? They're promoting everybody in here.
Yeah, I guess. Are there any questions out there? And please post your thoughts on the where should we post videos, and should we do hard on YouTube videos and how? Because this is... Then again, we could just get started. If it's not working, we could change it. Offensive chat. Look, aren't you missing the board? I'm missing the room. No, I'm not. I do. I don't know. Ugh. Not talking about it.
Sore.
I'm just getting...
It's a sore subject.
Yeah, I'm just getting sad.
So Campfire Turtle asked what we're doing with like the other channel, Creative Mind, which is my channel, by the way.
It's his channel.
Yeah, right now I'm not doing anything actively with it. I want to start it up again and just try to make some funny content. Well, actually, we're talking about it with Mike from Press Record the other day to do some things in the future.
I need to eat that. Don't do that.
I'm just opening it up for you.
It's not open.
Well, we can stomp on it.
No.
But that's just one of those things we want to do in the future. So that's what I want to do it good and at half. That's the major thing. I want to do it good.
Yes.
I can just hang up we can just...
What?
I want to hang up like a tiny whiteboard, which is like racist comments that we made.
I think we talked about Monty.
Yeah, we talked about it
stream.
on Monday.
Oh God, when was the live stream? It seems so far away.
Monday. It
Really?
unfortunately was not that long ago.
Oh yeah, Rooster Teeth actually posted a tribute, which made me cry, and I wasn't really like watching him or anything beforehand. So it's more like you see it and you're like, he was such a creative person and just a maker and creator. He just did stuff. He barely slept, but he was...
Well, the thing is, if you have the tools,
expressive.
Then it's not that hard,
He expressed himself, and that's something I want to do. So I'm in this sleepy mode right now, and it annoys the crap out of me. I want to do things.
Yep. It's exactly... The thing is, you need money for a lot of those things.
No, you just have to create stuff.
Yeah, but you still need money to do certain things.
Well, you can Can we please switch? You go for work and go to work?
Sure.
Oh, playlist is happening. We are obviously here, so we're not going. What else do we have? Oh, YouTube introduced a multicam angle setup. So it's
glitchy as hell.
Yeah, it's in a test channel right now. You can test it out. It is... How do you pronounce her? Madeline Bailey?
It's just basically from YouTube, like their music video awards.
If you remember, you were basically able to skip through the video with 1, 2, 3, 4 to 9. Now if you click 1, 2, 3, or 4, you can change the camera view.
But it doesn't work the same way. If you would be editing a multicam setup, basically you just have, let's say you have 4 camera angles that you filmed, you just basically set the beginning point. That's how you can edit fairly easy, like multicam videos. If you do a concert, for instance, you have 4 cameras.
Yeah.
It works really easily by just like type. Either you have like buttons dedicated, but normally it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 camera angles. So you can basically just type like the numbers live, and it will just switch and it will make those cuts work. So if you go back, it plays it in the same way that you've pressed the buttons. But with this, the YouTube live stream thing, it basically just looks as if you're reloading the video at the point that you wanted to switch to the camera angle. So it's not active. It looks really weird, so it's not loading 4 video streams at the same time. What up?
Nothing, keep talking.
Oh, so it doesn't load 4 streams at the same time, so it's smoothly switching to a different camera angle, which is kind of dumb and beats the whole purpose of the multicam. Because I don't really want multicam for that reason.
Okay, I should tell you from Lucas should go and shovel his driveway, and Campfire Turtle wants you to come. And Luke says he has 6 inches of frozen solid, whereas Campfire has 5 feet of snow. So you can decide where you want to go.
What is you saying? Stuff. Just technical things.
Is your chat quicker?
No, it's the same time.
It keeps talking. There you go. Let's see what else is in there. Oh yeah, the Amadildo apparel coming to Target stores next year. Hey, Hans and Roland and Martin and Johnny. No, that doesn't work.
Johnny?
Johnny.
Ugh.
Johnny, no. Johnny doesn't work.
Anyone that pronounces their name Johnny deserves to be ridiculed.
Luca. We have so many male people in here now.
Mm-hmm. It's being dominated.
I think you're metrosexual, so guys like you too.
Ugh. I just
He's
feel like
married,
I just feel like
He is married. Yeah.
Insert inappropriate 6-inch joke here. Yes.
Yes. Jurre is not allowed to work.
Oh, the
in
question
our
on when I'm
situation.
allowed to work. Technically,
Never
on my current visa, but that's hopefully going to change within now and soon. As soon as we can start working.
We need to figure out the green card. As soon as one of us gets a green card, the other person gets it too, and then we are both able to open a company together, for example.
Yeah.
Which would be awesome.
That's the simplified version. It's absolutely not as easy as it sounds, but it basically is like either. I came to watch the hipsters. Idiot.
And live in Northern Europe, no snow. I would totally swap with you right now.
Nah, it's survivable. Yesterday was kind of... no, the day before. Was it
You're a professional hipster.
Mm-hmm.
Get your camera. You need to hang that around your neck.
Oh, yeah, my Canon A1.
No, you can take the other ones too. Where did our girls go? Kat, Michelle. Oh.
I love dinosaurs. I know a ton about them. What's your favorite dinosaur? Mine is the... if you never heard of it, ask me about it. I don't know what that is, for one. The Triceratops doesn't exist, though.
I'll take Nessie.
Is that right? Like, the Triceratops never existed.
Really?
Yep, it's one of those things. That's what I remember, at least.
Now you destroyed my...
childhood?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people like the Triceratops.
I'll take Nessie. Or the dragons from Game of Thrones.
Those are not dinosaurs. They're dragons.
I don't care.
They don't exist. They're fake.
They're reptiles.
They're reptiles.
They're real. Prove me that Game of Thrones doesn't.
Yeah. Which also don't like the. That's the problem of what. Wait, what's going on?
I'm an editor, Rex.
Oh, it's the same. That's the big problem that Jurassic Park messed up. Is they took very creative freedom with a lot of those dinosaurs because raptors don't look like that.
Deinonychus.
Deinonychus.
It's probably Santa Claus, like Nikolaus. It's a Nikolaus. Basically, imagine a dinosaur with a Santa head.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Probably raptors are cool. The Jurassic Park version of them.
Michelle Luke's video is probably about numbers and things. I think yours is more interesting. No, I'm just kidding.
I actually saw they're talking about the Saved by the Bell by Jimmy Fallon. I have problems talking today. Jimmy Fallon's Saved by the Bell. Have you ever seen Saved by the Bell? Mm-hmm. You've seen the German version, probably.
No, yeah. But it has been that long ago. I don't know. I always hear it, like, people refer to it.
Yeah.
And I saw a picture today on Facebook, but I haven't clicked on it.
Oh, it's pretty damn good. The fact that everyone looks almost exactly the same like they did back in, like, I think early 90s when they made it.
Campfire Turtle, you're just saying things now. It has a lot of T's and C's and P's and S's in there and A's and Asians and...
We were actually talking about the new Jurassic Park. I'm actually really excited. The only reason why people will go and watch and see it is people who love the original movie and people who like Chris Pratt.
I'm married to Chris Pratt, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. So the reason why we were talking about that was when we went to Starbucks before the stream. One of the guys who works there was like, when we walked, I was like, I'm not sure if anyone ever told you this, but you kind of look like Chris Pratt. I was like,
he was wearing sunglasses, by the way.
I was like, no, not really.
Maybe you should actually make the costume for the next
Star-Lord.
Yeah, and I want to do...
I would actually kind of prefer the Jurassic Park version because that looks cool.
But I can be Gamora.
I'm very, very curious
please. Can you be Star-Lord? Please. Please.
No.
You're not my Jon Snow. At least you would be perfect as Jon Snow. He's just a rebel. Cosplay rebel. Please be my Star-Lord. We can kiss then.
What? Why? Why are we kissing?
Because we have to.
Okay. But it was funny because it was like, am I either the fat, chubby Chris Pratt before he became Star-Lord or the current one? Because I'm clearly not the current one.
Is he? He's not fat.
Oh, he used to be chubby. Don't get me wrong. He was absolutely not fit whatsoever.
Jurassic Park. Show us you. We should make it.
No, I'm not making that. Stop it. Stop it. No. Get your hand out of there. That was none of my pants. It was on my back. Ew. Ew.
Let's see. Your sentence, dinos, yeah.
You guys should do videos where you watch obscure US only TV, like SBTV. I don't know what that. Oh, Saved by the Bell. Yeah. And make commentary. The thing is, I've seen all those US shows, so at least most of them. For me, it's not all that obscure.
Oh. Yeah, Matthew is just commenting on... Oh, that was 37 minutes ago. So in the meantime, you found us. All right. For the YouTubers amongst us, I never really...
Snow Lord.
Dr. Snow Lord. Yeah, I like that. Just quick. The YouTube Creator Academy actually posted a couple of useful videos for once.
Oh, wow.
The only problem they have, they are not titling them well enough.
Yeah.
So, for example, there's one where there's, I would say it's almost like a power couple, and they talk about strategies, how to post videos on YouTube, and how to find topics and stuff. It's actually, for once, a really helpful video, because they really talk about, like, they look through Google and YouTube, like AdWords and whatever. They do a lot of research to build their audiences and so on. But the video is titled Food on YouTube featuring Laura in the kitchen. So nobody will click on that. If you don't have a food channel, you're not interested in it. But it's actually helpful for a lot of normal channels. So check it out. It's on Heart of YouTube. And there's more stuff. How to keep your community happy, stuff like that. Questions we actually get a lot on there, like how do I build up my channel and so on. Those videos actually help, so just look through the feed. There are a lot of things next to the features also, which I completely ignored. For example, if you're going on a shoot and you have a couple of people with you, they might get hungry and you might not want to feed them donuts or pizza. So we have something about how to feed your crew. It's on there. I found an article which was quite interesting. And yeah, check it out. Okay, done. Enough feature on feature on feature. I think that's it for this week. Yeah, Monty, we talked about this. Okay, and maybe we should have just posted that to Heart of YouTube.
What?
What I just said.
Mm-hmm.
So back to the dinosaurs.
The dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs. With a bit of chili. Hi, Tony. What do you guys think about Friday evenings? Should we do live streams? I think we talked about this before.
We don't ask anymore. We just do.
Yeah, I know we do.
Yeah. No, so far I've been doing. It's actually quite nice because
I see like a crowd returning, which makes me happy. So and you guys talk to each other, which is nice.
Yeah. Also because if it's Friday and you're not like us, or you're not like someone who goes outside on Friday evening, because I hated going out. Actually, the reasons why I never went out on Fridays because I was always doing music on Friday and Saturday. So for me, it was always like taken.
Oh yeah, you were busy.
Yep. So actually, it's only since the last 2 years since I no longer have been doing this actively.
Yeah.
I was like, I have stuff that I can't. I have all these things to do that I don't have to do normally.
For me, it's like, well, I was working for several years.
You need surprise guests. Yes, I do.
Yeah, we will.
Actually, we have to expand the set a little bit in the future so we can... Well, actually, there's space on the couch.
Oh, Luke can sit here. He can also appear just randomly out of here.
Well, there's a light, so unless he's a genie that can pop out. But...
No, I had a similar thing. Like I basically was either playing softball and before that, or baseball, or coaching. So my weekends were completely filled with both of them. And at that time, I was studying, so technically I was more on the softball field than at university.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could have just moved to the other city. Anyways, and then I was working, still doing the softball. So basically I was on the road all the time. Yeah. And now I'm just like, I'm happy if we have a weekend where we don't go out. Because like last weekend was Cincinnati, right?
Yes, we were in Cincinnati last week.
We've been to Cincy so often in the last like 2 months. Yeah, so I'm just happy that this weekend is not like crazy. So actually I can catch up on things I have to do on the to-do list. Yeah. Next to my German, I need to do my German taxes. But we can cross off the US taxes on that.
I was already like, can I?
Yes, you can. You've done it.
Oh man, I'm so happy that we have done that because it's one of those things.
I was listening to a German girl earlier doing English videos, and I'm like, oh my god, I hope my accent isn't that thick. I felt so bad for her.
What do you mean your accent?
My German-English accent.
Oh, yeah, well, I have the problem. The only major problem that I have is that I use English words to respond with. So if someone talks to me in Dutch, like mainly my mom, if I type, it's fine because I actually think about what I'm typing. But when I'm responding, like, usually instead of saying Dutch words like yes or no or like the words that you would usually use in your native language, I actually respond with English words.
Hey, I just realized we are probably the worst channel ever. We already talked about dildos. Someone mentioned diarrhea just now. Yeah. Can I just throw in puke? Here, have some puke. So we covered vomit. So we covered that topic. STDs.
Oh.
Measles.
Measles is a funny word.
I know. Masern? Is it Masern? What is it in Dutch?
Mazelen.
Masern. That's so cute. Dutch is so cute. It's the same like Swedish words. Martin was saying like ratta or something, and that means rat, and in German it's ratte. So I'm like, the ratta is like, it's so cute. Oh, I realized today, stupid words again. Milk and milch. Mm-hmm. So that's the same word, just translated. And
needs more meat spin.
How do you say to milk a cow? Oh, that is too close to home. What? To milk a cow in English, right?
What?
A cow has milk. How do you get the milk from the cow? You milk the cow, right?
Well, no, you suck on the others.
Whatever. I want to see you suck on the. Never mind.
I can actually. It's one of those weird things.
But
I
you say milking in English, right?
Yeah.
So in German you say melken, but it's milch and not milk. And then I was like, milk is Dutch, right? For milch.
Mm-hmm.
So there, connection. Everything makes sense all of a sudden. And now back to the comments.
Weirdly
Why
enough,
you
I
were
actually know
laughing?
how to milk a cow. I've done that multiple times.
Okay.
I don't know why, but it was part of like a school thing. Yeah, that's very weird. Oh, by the way,
It is 2:00 already in Europe.
yeah, to like just really quickly the meat spin thing. That's a school thing that when it was like when we discovered it first as IT students, we basically pushed that like on like teachers' screens and so on. It was funny. It was one of those things like you open it like the Rickroll of that time before Rickrolling became popular. So yeah. That was funny. So because the thing is, it's a very recognizable song. That's why I think it was Flo Rida when he did like the song of that. I couldn't take it serious whatsoever.
Okay, Michelle asked, but I think it's for everybody. It's like, how do you feel about different accents? What accent do you love the most?
My wife's.
I hate you.
No, you're my favorite one.
No.
No,
I'm not.
Okay. But at least
I can tell you what I don't.
I like Scottish.
I do like Scottish too.
But I like Scottish that is understandable still.
Yeah, I can tell you what I don't really like, or where I had difficulties at the beginning was Australian. I did understand people from New Zealand, but I had issues with Australian at the beginning. And because I've spent so much time in England, and where I kind of understand the accents
the
there.
UK is one hot mess.
Yeah, they have nice accents and they have really horrible accents. And I hate people who try to speak Scottish and then turn into an Irish accent. I'm like, that's not correct. I'm sorry. So I can differ. I mean, the Southern Belle accent, it's kind of funny to me. I wouldn't want to listen to it all day long, but it's kind of that's like the South. It's like, yo.
What else? I kind of like Canadian.
Canadian is easy.
But I like the Canadian. Actually, I kind of, not that I love it, but I kind of like, because I think that Minnesota and Canadian, like that really, like Canadian is like pretty similar in my, like if you hear someone.
Canada is just like, that's
I mean, it's against the border, but I think Minnesota and
like Canada is like the whole thing.
But like the Canadian, the well-known Canadian accent.
See, when I listen to
I like that.
Canadian speak,
because it's funny.
Yeah, when I listen to Canadian speak, I don't realize they're Canadian. Only if they say a boot or something, because it's like, otherwise they speak to me like a very proper, clear English, and I couldn't tell that they're Canadian. Maybe that's just the signal that they're, whatever.
Michelle says Minnesota and Canadian is very much the same,
Or a Manchester accent.
The northern.
Try people from Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool is hardcore. What's also hardcore if you just go out to the outskirts of London. Holy shit!
Oh, like
they have such weird accents.
Street accents.
Street accents.
Oh.
Oh God, it's ridiculous. Fun part, I had to stay in a hotel, so I had to walk for 20 minutes with my bag, and there was like the youth of that town, and they were bitching about
scoundrels.
It was just like I had to be like this not to start laughing because they were just using weird words and the pronunciations. And
I mean, I've told this story on the vlog a couple of times. When we first moved in this house for the first time, like the first week we had our TV, an internet connection set up by what I'm pretty sure was a guy from Texas. Because I mean, I know what the accent is, but I just could not understand what he was saying. And when he was trying to figure out, because we have a weird setup downstairs because the previous people who lived here had probably a TV downstairs and one upstairs. and he asked me if I wanted to have a connection upstairs and downstairs, or just downstairs, or just upstairs. Well, clearly the TV was upstairs, so that made no sense for him to ask. But I was like, well, the first time I understood him because he was talking to me face to face. And the second time that he asked me something was if I wanted to have the router upstairs or downstairs. I think that's what I'm thinking he said. And like for a full 5 minutes, I just nodded yes. And I tried, and at 4 times like, sorry, what did you say? I'm really, really sorry, but I cannot understand what you're trying to say. Can you say it one more time? Because I could not understand one word of what he was trying to say. It was awful.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only time here that I had like, oh, geez, I really don't know what they're saying. I really don't.
I think if you go to the ghetto and you have a bit of a ghetto slang, it's like,
Yeah.
or like ethnic groups together because they create that sub language. And if you're not aware of some of the words, it's just like, is it food or are they talking about drugs?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the videos of the grandmas smoking for the first time?
Who? What? Where?
It was on YouTube today. They basically, I think marijuana is legal in DC now.
Yeah, Washington.
And they basically had 3 elderly women there, and they smoked pot for the first time.
Oh,
and
wow.
they let them play Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, I think I've seen. I don't think I've actually seen, but I saw like the screenshots from it.
And in between, they had to ask stuff like, "What is that word?" And then they picked it. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I like it. That's funny.
Yeah. Do you speak English?
What is English?
What else do we have here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I mean, I've been to New England, but I was 18, so I can't remember that we had issues with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I love New England, though. I really want to go back during Indian summer.
Mm-hmm.
Take him, do a road trip. So it's really pretty. And the fun part was New York, we basically ran around in t-shirts, and then we drove all the way up to Vermont, and we had snow there. And we actually were standing at the Canadian border. We didn't cross because we didn't want to, risk it.
Yeah.
We were 18 again, 4 girls.
Yep.
Yeah, road trip. Was awesome though. Damn, friend, didn't speak American. Scary image. Okay.
Boston is one of those accents. It's like I have a hate and a love relationship with that. It's so annoying to listen to longer than 5 minutes.
What, Meghan Trainor?
What? No, Boston.
Oh, okay.
The Boston accent. Caw. Yeah. I remember that not too long ago there was I think it was like a student, like a linguistic student, who actually was trying to teach his dad not to speak Boston accent, and he was teaching it in the same way that you would teach a dog or like an animal with a clicker.
Good night, Hans.
With a clicker, basically. So every time he would say a certain sentence with like a certain word in Boston accent, he would click as if it was it was so hilarious. After like 5 minutes in the video, like his dad was like, "Fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done."
Yeah. Wait. Oh, Johnny, own it.
Mm-hmm.
It's your stage.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're at Planet Fitness, then they might honk.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I have, but I don't know. Accents are like a really weird thing.
Hey, what are your guys' plans for the weekend? Because we have to work out in a bit, and I don't want to do that at 12 o'clock. So we are leaving soon, but...
Yeah, we are leaving in about 10 minutes. So that means that we have done a 1.5 hour stream.
Oh, really?
Yep, we're already...
I thought you wanted to say we are leaving in 10 minutes, so 1.5 more hours.
Yay! Just 6.5 hours more to go.
See, this time I'm not as tired with a stream on Monday. I was so tired.
Oh, yeah, it was bad.
Ridiculous.
Well, it was also because we had like a pretty intense weekend already. So
yeah, and I just came home from work there.
Yeah.
So. Oh my god, the chat froze.
No, I don't know. It's Daniel.
Oh, Luke.
Yeah.
sheep. I know.
Where I was I think Michelle was like, no, I don't think I'm up for another.
Yeah, Michelle, you can come on the stream.
Kick a baby. Wow, that is a whole new level of waking up.
Yep.
Can I just kick one of the neighbor's kids? Does that count?
No.
I would do that.
I'm planning to do a snowman.
The plan is to make snowman under 14 degrees tomorrow morning. Wow. That is cold. Is that US, like Fahrenheit, or is that Celsius? Because Celsius is cold, but if that is Fahrenheit, it's even colder.
No, that's Celsius. He is in Spain.
Oh, okay.
I think, right?
I think so. It looks... Well, it might also be...
You slept in real good. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
How is Howard's bag?
Yeah, because Howard was practically on the brink of death last week.
Or I wrote fries.
Please.
I think you meant freeze.
Yeah, but technically the Fries is a part of Dutchland. They
and Germany.
But
just saying, we have northern Friesland. So.
Blah blah blah. It's an actual part of Dutchland.
It's an actual part of Germany too.
But in this case, we're talking about Dutchland.
No.
Yes.
I think
I am talking about Dutchland.
I think your Fries and my Fries can actually talk to each other because it's a ridiculous language.
Probably, but it's actually a language. It's like
it sounds
classified as a
closer
language.
to English than to German, by the way.
It's absolutely ridiculously fun to make fun of.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever listened to Otto? You should listen to Otto. We do one of those
listen to
react videos. I show you a clip of Otto and you have to react to it.
Who is what?
Yeah, he is from North Friesland, so.
Okay. Yeah, apparently it's going to be like 47 here, so it's
ooh,
not that
it's
bad.
nice and warm.
Considering that it's been cold last
it's barbecue time.
Yeah. Ooh, barbecue. I cannot wait until the barbecue can be back on again.
We can switch it on now.
We can, but it's cold outside.
And?
I'll just say.
Can barbecue without you while you're in the warmth.
47 sounds dreadful. Actually, it's not that bad.
No.
If there's no wind...
Delightful, not dreadful.
Dreadful. Sorry. Delightful. Yeah, sorry.
I was like, did I misread it?
Yeah, no, I did.
Okay.
And I have my glasses on. That's weird. So if you guys have anything you want us to talk about or want to bring up anything in the chat, do it now because we're going to end the stream in like 5 minutes.
Or be silent forever. No, what's the thing?
Hold your peace or something.
Yeah. Hold your peace.
Ooh, let's break out the cool European hot plate. Yes, we still have...
Oh, I want to do that. But
well,
I'm on the military diet right now. Hey, Luke.
You want to come over with...
How about Monday?
On what? Monday?
Monday.
Sure. Bring some...
or Tuesday.
Bring some bevs.
Yeah.
Bring some bevs.
We'll bring the rest. Are you both... No. Stephanie actually eats meat. She's a meat eater.
She's just a very simple meat eater like me.
Like what?
Well, she doesn't eat like spicy stuff or like fancy things. Like in
you eat spicy?
Yeah, no. But that's the thing what I said last time. She doesn't do like all sorts of layers and things. That's the thing. So we're making a dinner reservation with Luke live on the stream. That's weird. Mips. We'll just talk the next days then about that. What's your favorite cheese? I like Gouda. Or my Gouda cheese.
Yes.
But I like it. I'm not sure if they call this some like young cheese. I don't like aged cheese whatsoever. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
Okay.
I mean, I like cheddar cheese.
Yeah, I like cheddar cheese, but from the UK, I don't. Here, I just don't know what I get when I get cheese that's not from Europe. So I do like UK cheddar cheese because I've actually been to cheddar.
But what is the difference? Well, like, I'm like really bad with my cheeses, even though I come from the country that makes cheese.
I do also like the soft cheeses, which you probably don't like.
Like the brie
and stuff. Yes, they're awesome. Ooh. And melt them in the oven and eat them with baguettes. So good. And
absolutely delicious.
Delicious. I like Gouda, which how I would say it, not Gouda or whatever. Gouda.
That makes me hungry for Gouda cheese right now. Can we go to Trader Joe's? I just want it right now.
No, the one from
American Kraft cheese.
The Whole Foods you actually like. No. Yes.
That's the one that I like. But
The
it's
Whole
mainly
Foods.
for like toasty stuff. Yeah, I like the Whole Foods and the Trader Joe's
Yeah.
cheese. Because
You don't like the one from Aldi or from Kroger?
No, because it's weirdly smoked and aged. I don't like being like I don't really like biting into a hunk of like smoke. It's really not my thing.
No, I like most cheeses as long as there's no. Oh, what the hell is the word kümmel?
What? Hummus?
No, it's like the spice. It's like it looks like a seed, like that long brown. It's disgusting.
I don't know.
Leave it in the comments if you know what I mean. Yeah, of course, Kraft American cheese. Yeah, there is an alternative, real cheese. I have a question. Where? Do you guys still
Take stuff sent by what?
And if you do, what would you like to be sent? Everything. We take gold, we take bills. Not your bills you have to pay, but money. We take gift cards. No, I'm just kidding. If you want to send
your
something,
firstborn child,
yeah,
your pet goat.
Alive, please, not in parts. We don't take body parts.
No.
That's
Jokes
too messy.
aside, we have the P.O.Box. Just send a card if you want. That's fine. I like a card. Or
Treats for the kitties.
oh yeah, but that's like.
But if you start that, we will have like 1 million treats for the kitties and.
So actually, we should set up rules when it comes to.
Okay, here's what we don't want: open things.
Anything.
Even
open.
if you kind of.
Do you accept cheese? I accept a gift card for the amount of cheese, like for like
yeah,
one.
Luke, from you we accept cheese.
Yeah.
Not in the P.O. box though. You have to bring it here.
Do you take expensive gems? Yes, I do. Yeah.
Well, we accept old cameras. We basically accept anything, just not stuff that is pre-opened, or if you made marmalade or something and it's not sealed.
If you decide to send anything that is of any kind of value, make sure you tell us beforehand so we can actually
everything.
So we actually know beforehand that it's coming. Also, it would really suck if something gets lost in the mail and it's like actually valuable, which you shouldn't do to begin with.
I feel bad. There are a couple of things
I
I really.
Of Kraft cheese slices coming right now. No, please.
No, Luke, don't. There are things I would like, but would not buy myself. It's like those little pop character figurines thingies.
Oh yeah, those they're very like you see them everywhere.
I really want the E-grade one, but I feel like bad asking for it or doing like a Amazon wish list, because we started a wish list for our wedding and
we never used it.
No, especially because we started putting like big gear stuff on there, which is like thousands of dollars, and I'm like, we can't post it. Are you nuts? So we ended up not using it.
Well, yeah. Well, we ended up that we just wanted people to shop. And the people who did want to help out, we just said, like, just give us something for, like, money-wise so we can use that.
Uh-huh.
But the best thing is send a letter with something cool in it, like a photo. Oh, I think we want to start, like, a little photo wall. So if you send something in a postcard, send a photo of yourself with, like, your animals or something. Because we would like to have that.
Yes.
Do you take pop rocks? Probably. Make sure... anything opened we won't use.
I'm not sure. I don't think they sell any specific types of cheddar here. I've seen only like American sliced cheddar from Kraft.
Or those like hunk of plastic.
I haven't seen that. Well, yes, again Kraft, but you know. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. I have no idea. Maybe at Whole Foods, but that's too expensive for us.
So one of those things. Yeah, a lot of Twitch streamers have a public wish list on Amazon. I really don't like having something like that, but I know that people really want to do something cool, so maybe we could think about that at some point. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like, the best thing is just to put a gift card in there for, like, Starbucks, any kind of store that we go to.
Oh, PetSmart for the kitties.
PetSmart, like, anything like gift cards for kitty food.
Not even that. If you have, like, coupons. Yeah. If you don't have money, but if you have coupons, send it.
Jessica's there.
Hi.
Of course.
Are they there?
Of course.
But I think they're still driving, right?
Technically, like in the minute that we're going to stop, they're here.
I told you it's just 1.5 more hours now.
No, we really have to get our stuff done. But yeah, it's one of
How
those
many
things.
animals do you have that make more than one picture? No,
I'm sending
look,
it to guinea pigs.
no,
leave
look,
your neighbors and the guinea pigs out of
the
this.
guinea pigs stay with your neighbor. I already talked to Julia. Maybe I can make them for him.
Yeah, guinea burgers.
You like Guinness, so guinea pigs aren't that far off.
Yeah. But seriously, if you want to send something that is of value, please let us know beforehand so we can tell you to either not do it or find an alternative, because it would suck if, like I said, either it gets lost or stolen, because that is the big problem that I don't trust anyone.
Yeah. Well, our guys at the post office are awesome.
Oh yeah, they are.
Anyways, campfire turtle. So.
A gecko, 2 dogs, 2 bearded dragons,
Yes.
2 frogs, 1 turtle. 3
I want the
hermit
dragons.
crabs.
Don't
Jeez.
kill them.
2 dragons?
Anyways, yeah. We have a fairy tale in Germany from the Brother Grimm. I think it's from the Brother Grimm.
Is it the bad, the dark one, or is it the American version of the Brother Grimm?
It's the German version.
So
there are 4 animals.
everyone
you have
dies.
You have an ass, a donkey.
Oh, I know that one. It's a donkey, a dog, a cat, and something small. A mouse.
A rooster.
Oh, a rooster, yeah.
And it's called Bremer Stadtmusikanten, which translate into Bremen is a city, so it's Bremenian city musicians, and I guess all the animals play instruments.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't exactly know
Okay, let's move on.
I
This
don't
is
actually
a
know how
weird
it
story.
goes, but it's one of those, yeah.
I got Guinness chips today. I kind of like it.
So
Do
is
they
it-
taste like beer or like guinea pigs? Delivered in person.
Mm-hmm.
What else is there? Mentos made me green. Okay, I don't get that. I stopped reading.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Where?
Sent me Mentos, just not the fruity ones.
Now I feel bad because actually there are a lot of people joining us now all of a sudden.
Yeah, we can keep going. I can
Well,
start making you food while you start.
No.
No,
It's a
I
good
don't
incentive.
go if people are coming now.
Are you still planning on driving to Augusta, Michigan next week for dog sled races? Oh, is that next week?
I don't know yet.
Wasn't this week?
It depends if we win the pitch and how far we are with our to-do list. Is it Saturday or Sunday?
Because isn't Brittany and Mike now there for the sled races?
No, the other one is. Let me look up how far it is. It's the furthest south in Michigan.
Okay.
All right, I want to drive over that huge ass bridge. That
Oh yeah, the
connects
the
Michigan.
famous, almost largest bridge in the world.
is. Hey, come on. How far? There's a barking frog. We should totally do this. Do they have snow there?
Probably.
Oh, it's actually on our side, so it's not that
Oh, it's
far
only
away from Toledo.
It's only 4 hours.
Yeah.
Wow, that's not that far.
We could sleep at.
That's 2 hours.
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah.
Let's see if we do this. Oh, we could go to Ann Arbor.
Yeah, because we should probably drive over that. Oh, it's not that much difference. It's probably because this is different here.
Oh yeah, it's just like there are more. See.
Yeah,
Construction
yeah.
sites. Let's see. Let's try this again.
I would love to go.
Would be fun though.
Just because if you come up, we'll take you there.
Let's check. How far is it from Mommy? It is 2 hours. So if we do it like Sandusky last time, if we sleep there, again, is it Friday or is it Saturday or Sunday?
She didn't say that yet. Ann Arbor is a whore.
Completely, really. You guys are having too much fun in the comments.
I like it.
Um,
So yeah, we're about to round up the live stream for today because
clumsy panda.
yeah, clumsy panda.
No, we're not stopping.
Yes, we are. I'm putting my foot down.
No. Your foot is on the floor and you can't put it down.
No, I put it down again. Saturday.
That's when we're going.
Okay.
Maybe. We have to check.
Yeah, because that would mean that we have to drive on Friday at least.
Yes.
Races start at 10:30.
Yeah, then we have to.
Yeah, we have to be there really.
Oh, I need some sleep, people.
You can sleep in the car.
No.
Yes.
But it would be fun.
I mean,
it's
I'm
like the
driving,
last
so I don't mind.
opportunity this year.
I guess, yeah. We should.
I don't know.
We'll keep in touch in the
Yes,
next couple of days.
we'll
because
keep in touch.
I kind of really like to do that.
Yes.
Okay. Guys, thank you for joining us today. For those who watched the stream after
we
it got
can't
live.
end yet. No beer. No beer. I have a rare pet frog. Okay. What are you doing?
I'm clicking on things so to prepare so we can go offline.
I seriously need to finish editing this
What's
video.
edit
Who
for?
wants to edit for me? Well, beam me over. We can.
Yeah.
I'll edit and you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have no beard today because
You have no beard or beer?
beer. Yeah,
well, Luke didn't come over to bring
also
beer.
that, but I didn't have any beer today because I haven't had any real beer in the fridge. Well, actually, we haven't had beer in the fridge for a while. Actually, we had it only because of a big new mic that we brought back. Yeah. Beams over Sarah. So maybe next time.
Yes.
We actually wanted to have pizza
Yeah, say hi
today.
to Mike and Britt.
Yeah, but it's cheaper to get it on any other day.
Yeah, he was like, I want pizza tomorrow. And I'm like, it's cheaper if you get it today. And then he was like, I want pizza.
Uh-huh.
So I got pizza.
A-holes, what's my invite? Look, do you want to come with us to see dogs racing?
Oh, yes.
You can take Bear.
Yes.
Can
No,
you
no,
imagine?
he can't actually take it because other dogs are not allowed. But you can come with us.
I just brought a case and I haven't opened it. So, this is an open invite for next week, Luke, if you want to come over and join us.
No, only if we don't go.
Oh yeah, only if we don't go. Yeah.
Then you can join us and go with us to Michigan.
Otherwise, we just have to pre-record a live stream.
It's Michigan.
Yeah, it's Michigan. It's fucking Michigan.
What fucking Come on! You have friends in Michigan. You can't be like...
But it's the whole Ohio-Michigan rivalry that we have to keep up.
Really, you don't even like sports.
Hey, that has nothing to do with sports. That has just a state thing.
They normally do it with sports. They don't have anything else to rival over.
So, guys, we'll see you next week.
Stop trying to finish
We'll see
this.
you
It's
guys
just
next
a
week.
Thing. Let's read this. Unopened case. Better go to work, bro. Yeah, and fuck Michigan. Hey, look, we can stream from the cellar, from the Ohio cellar.
Oh, yeah. Just have to
Sorry,
clean it up.
basement.
I just have to clean it up.
Yeah. That's something for this week. Actually, I'm trying to do something, so it's probably not. Do you know where I can find fabric dye that works for polyester?
The internet.
I need it kind of soon.
Anyways, I'm going to end it now.
Why?
Because reasons.
People just arrived.
That doesn't matter.
No, we
next
can't
week,
just-
that means that they have to take more attention for the next time. Also, you can just watch what you've missed from the beginning.
But Mao.
Nicht but bow.
But balls?
But bow.
But ball.
Mao.
Come. Public display of affection. You're welcome, everybody. Dead bodies?
I don't even know about those anymore.
Well,
They make a good compost.
The man is gone.
They make a good compost heap, though.
Sometimes I feel like it's American Horror Story. There are people in the house.
Nah.
You're
Next.
a Dutch cliffhanger.
Okay. Next week, new stream. I'm officially done. I need to get nums, exercise, and I want to do other stuff too. Because otherwise,
He
the
doesn't
flock.
like you. I want to be with you guys, but he doesn't let me.
Otherwise, we never get that stuff. How do you announce live streams? Facebook. It's both Twitter, Facebook, and from now on, keep an eye on Friday evenings.
Unless we're going to a dog sled, which is fun.
Yes. So it's from now on either Friday evenings
Or not.
or nights, depending if you're in Europe, or we really will say like on the weekend. But we'll try to keep Fridays for now because they're actually the nice.
If they're on a different date, it's basically because it was like, oh my god, there's a contest we need to win, or oh, look at that cute kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we haven't shown the kitties. Come on, that's the outro.
It's
No,
over
get
there.
it. I'll
Get
get
it?
the other one.
Where's the other one?
I don't care.
Okay, well.
Kitty.
Welcome to things that happen off screen.
Hi! You come.
Again.
We had a whole live stream without you.
Oh my goodness.
You sound like Mike. 2 kitties in one go. Hi.
Yeah, both of them were really sleepy.
Oh yeah, they are. He's like, what the fuck? I actually don't want to be here. Why am I awake? I was sleeping. I'm a kitty. He's growing so much. But he still looks tiny. Wait. 1. Yeah. Oh, we mentioned so much stuff. I'm a professional fluffer for kitty tails.
I'm not even going to touch that innuendo.
Nothing to see here.
Okay, guys. We'll see you next week live again. And if we decide to do another... Ooh, I will let you go in a second. Just be cute for a minute. And otherwise, we'll see you somewhere during the week.
Jennifer Rose always catches us when we're leaving.
I know.
I'm so sorry. What the fuck am I watching? Look, I don't know. You could sit here.
Yeah.
And people would say that. You could sit in the middle.
So, guys, have an awesome day, morning or night. Doesn't matter where you are. As long as you have an awesome day, we'll see you guys. Either through vlogs or next week's live stream. I know you want to go. Bye.
Oh, yeah, the next vlog is coming today, so.
Yeah,
bye,
expect...
guys. Wait, kitty's flying. Oh. Okay, guys. I try.
Oh, be careful with the mic, by the way.
Bye, guys. No, that doesn't work. I tried.
Okay, we're going now. Bye-bye.